All rise. Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1007, Boyd versus Salinger.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Boyd.
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Recently I was demoted, and so I'm not making as much money, so trying to not pay as much money.
Okay. Is that the only, where were you working?
I'm still in the same job. I just got a worse part of the job. So I'm in sanitation.
Okay.
So basically I have to clean poop all day, and make sure it doesn't get in the water. So whenever you're drinking, you don't have poop or hepatitis or anything like that in your water. I literally gotta sort it out. So when you get it, it's good.
All right, folks, let's dive into another emotional child support case. This one's got some real weight to IT'd MR. Boyd steps up and explains he's had a major setback at work. He got demoted, and with that, his income dropped big time. Now, he's asking the court to lower his monthly child support payments. The judge gets straight to the point, asking about his current job. Turns out, Mr. Boyd now works in sanitation. He even cracks a quick joke, saying he's cleaning poop to help provide clean drinking water. It gets a laugh, but the judge brings things right back to business.mr. Boyd's message is simple. The $850 he's been paying each month just isn't realistic anymore. With less income, he's asking for some fairness. This case is really about life's unexpected changes and whether the court sees enough reason to adjust his payments. Let's see how this one unfolds.
I won't drink that.
No, you can. I made sure that there was no, it's good.
Okay. All
because
right.
of me, yeah. But
Okay,
I
well,
get
thank
paid
you.
less now, so.
I'll make sure when I drink water from now on to thank Mr. Boyd.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. How old is the child?
He's 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
4-year-old boy. All right. So you have less pay now. Okay. And you're not in agreement to just decreasing his child support?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
I feel like he's lacking on his duties as the father. He also has another child with another woman. So I really don't think he's budgeting his money or time well, and I'm not going to accept his reduction.
Okay. So you don't believe he's budgeting right?
No, I don't. I think he's spending all his money on his new fiance, and
Mr. Boyd lays out his situation. He's been demoted, his paycheck's taken a real hit, and that $850 a month in child support is getting harder and harder to handle. To make things more complicated, he now has another child with a different partner, so his financial responsibilities have doubled. The judge listens carefully and acknowledges the facts. Lower income and a new child are valid reasons to request a support adjustment, but his ex, Miss Salinger, isn't backing down. She argues that Mr. Boyd isn't handling his money wisely and claims he's spending too much on his new fiancé. Then comes a tough moment. She accuses him of neglecting their son. The mood in the courtroom shifts. Emotions run high, and the tension is thick. Now it's up to the judge to weigh it all: money, responsibility, and the child's well-being. With everything on the line, everyone's watching to see what the court decides.
shoes.
So you're mad about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty mad about it.
Okay. Well, get over it. That's the first thing. Second thing is you said he has another child. So even without a reduction in what he makes, that requires an adjustment right there. Him having another child entitles him to get his child support adjusted.
Well, maybe he should get his attitude adjusted. I don't know.
Well, can you quantify his attitude into any type of money or anything?
I wish he could.
Well, we can do that, right? So, by law, he has a right to ask for a reduction in child support. And by your own admission, you gave me a second reason why he qualifies for it.
I don't really understand because we almost make the same amount of money. So
Right. But he's the one court ordered to pay child support, right? Right?
right.
Okay. So your income has nothing to do with what he makes. And if he has another child, and according to these documents, he did get a huge reduction because his child support amount was $850 previously. So because he has a second child, that by itself, the law allows him to get a reduction in child support, whether you like it or not, unfortunately. What are you doing with the money, just out of curiosity?
I'm supporting Ricky, our child.
By support, what are you doing for him?
I practically pay for his private school.
Okay.
I'm buying him daycare when I leave for work.
Okay.
I pay for almost everything.
Okay. What are you using it for on yourself?
Nothing.
So you were using all $850 for the child only?
Yes.
Okay. Because it sounded like it was for another reason why you're so upset. Or is it just because of the new girlfriend?
Could be both.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So this is what we're going to do. He has good reason and he has shown proof to the court that he qualifies for his child support to be reduced. So we're going to go based off of what he currently makes. Says here on your W-2, you make about $41,000.
That's correct.
Okay. For one child, well, you have 2 kids.
I do.
Okay. So that changes. So what we're going to do is calculate that. So that brings your gross down to $3,287.67. Who pays health insurance?
He does.
How much is health insurance?
$129 a month.
Okay. He also gets the credit for that as well.
The judge doesn't waste a second. She gets right into the numbers. After reviewing Mr. Boyd's updated income, $41,000 a year since his demotion, and subtracting things like health insurance and his financial responsibility for a second child, she calculates his net income at $2, $712.30. Under Texas law, a major drop in income or having another child qualifies as a material and substantial change, which allows for a child support adjustment based on the numbers. The judge lowers Mr. Boyd's monthly payment to $476.94. Miss Saliner isn't happy with the decision, but the judge is clear. The law doesn't bend for emotions. Mr. Boyd met the legal criteria, and that's what matters in court. Tension rises when Miss Salino accuses Mr. Boyd of not spending enough time with their son, even suggesting he doesn't like the child just because he's not into football, but the judge shuts that down fast. She reminds both parents, child support is about money, not personal feelings. Before ending the case, the judge encourages Mr. Boyd to be more involved in his son's life. She also advises Miss Saliner to focus on healthier co-parenting, rather than bringing emotional baggage into legal matters. The bottom line? The court cares about one thing: what's best for the child. And when it comes to support, the law leads the way.
Insurance. So his net comes out to about $2,725.36, giving you credit for your other child. That brings your percentage down, and your new child support amount is going to be $476.94. So I hope that you can pay the tuition and, you know, your attitude about him being mad off of that new amount in child support, $476.94. Can you do that?
Sure.
I mean, you don't have a choice really, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Anything further?
Nope.
Anything further from you?
No.
You seem disappointed.
I am disappointed.
Why? He has legal grounds to ask for that.
I just wish he would pay attention to our child more, that's all.
Okay. So what do you mean by that?
He doesn't like our child.
How do you know he doesn't like the
He
child?
straight out told me before we came here.
Maybe he doesn't like his behavior. What is it?
Yeah, he doesn't like football.
Oh, okay.
And that really, if I didn't like football, my father would probably have disowned me. And so he doesn't like football. And I think she's trying to, get him into like other stuff, like, I don't know, cheerleading or something. I don't know. And It hits me right here.
Yeah. It hurts my feelings too because I love football. Maybe you should encourage that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything further? Okay. You all are dismissed.
As the case comes to a close, the judge takes a moment to explain the key legal point. In Texas, child support can be changed when there's a material and substantial change, like a big drop in income or the birth of another child. This case is a powerful reminder that child support isn't about punishing anyone. It's about adjusting to life's changes and making sure the child's needs are still being met. The judge also makes it crystal clear. Whatever issues the parents have with each other, those emotions should never get in the way of financial responsibility. At the end of the day, it's the child who matters most. If you know someone going through a similar situation, don't be afraid to share their story. These kids are growing up in the real world of child support court, and every decision made here affects their future. Thanks so much to all my loyal viewers for tuning in. Your support truly means the world. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more real-life cases and honest conversations. Until next time, take care and always keep the kids first.